Warning, this video is intended for adults age 21 and over and is strictly for educational and entertainment purposes only. We do not promote the sale, use, or underage consumption of tobacco or any regulated products. All cigars featured in this video are legally purchased and consumed by adults in a legal setting. Viewer discretion is advised. If you are not of legal age to view content related to tobacco in your jurisdiction, please exit this video now. Enjoy the show.
I've been around the world and I can't find my baby. I can't find my baby, but I can find my cigar. And that's what we're going to look at today from BAMF Cigars Around the World. Now listen, man, depending on where you're watching this at, depending on what you're going to see. Because if you're over here on YouTube, then you know, there's some things I got to say about them that y'all ain't going to hear. But if you're watching it on some of the other platforms, we're going to let it go. So anyway, BAMF 17 tobaccos in one cigar. 17 tobaccos. So we're going to light it up and we're going to cut it up and we're going to smoke it up and we're going to see what we think about it. If you don't watch the full review after this, consider going over to Patreon or Rumble, period. Sign up for my Substack newsletter. It'll tell you where everything is at. Y'all hang on. Cigar smoking family, my cigar smoking family. Good afternoon, LeeMack912, baby. Hold on, I'm back up a little bit. Yeah, I'm sitting on my porch today, family. It's a little warm out, so it's a little warm to be in the garage, but I am out here. Shout out to my brother Preston Rowland from BAMF Cigars. We ain't on YouTube, so we can say what we want to say. BAMF stands for Badass Motherfucker. Shout out to the company, BAMF, a veteran-owned company. Let me see who owns this company. I don't want to call the guy's name incorrectly. All right, here we go. Ish Olivan or Olivan. He is the owner of BAMF Cigars. We did a episode of the Real Smoke podcast, so I might need to go back and watch that. But you know, at this point, what we're gonna do is we're gonna smoke the cigar. So my brother Preston, I know. Appreciate you, man. He took good care of me over at the trade show in New Orleans this year. So shout out to you. I know one of the things that I looked at and I thought was very interesting about their cigars and the way they did the blending. Like they have the Blood of Vlad. They've got tobacco from Transylvania. They've got an Irish cigar. It's tobacco from Ireland. Different ways that they do their blending, which just kind of stands out. So this one that we have today is the Around the World. And because we ain't on YouTube, we get to cuss and drink and smoke cigars. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna say, you know, fuck motherfucker shit. Damn it. We can say whatever we want to in the first 2 minutes or whatever, because that's the way we're going to do it. Free speech, and I'm going to talk about free speech. Anyway, this cigar is about 18 bucks. I've seen it for. I've only seen it available in a couple of locations. Feels a little bit soft. It's got a little bit of squeeze to it, which with all of those tobaccos in it, I don't know, that might be a good thing. I can only imagine that you've got like a quarter leaf of of each one of those countries' tobacco. Alexander Brandon. There's your density. I can talk about my favorite cigar reviewer, my man Tim. This has got a little bit of sweet musty on the wrapper, but it's slight musty. It almost smells like not perfume, but it's kind of like a florally sweetness. All right, we're gonna see. This is kind of rough and rugged looking cigar. I mean, she don't really look like she was spent a lot of time in the charm school, but at this point we don't really care because we want it to taste good. So we're gonna see. Let's snip the tip off of this bad boy. Hope everybody is doing well. I appreciate y'all for joining me over here, either on Patreon or Rumble. Light draw, which is kind of okay, because with all of those tobaccos, I would not want to have a cigar that's got such a super tight draw. There is some sweetness on the cold draw. It's light sweetness. That same sweetness I'm smelling on the wrapper. There's more. There's like a sweetness like fresh oregano. I'm going to call it fresh oregano. How you know what it smells like? I got some growing right around the corner, and I know what it smells like when you get it on your hands. So it's kind of got a little bit of sweetness to it, a little bit of spiciness. This doesn't have the spicy. It's got a little bit of leafiness to it, and I'm going to say a little candela leafiness. All right, we're going to light this bad boy up and see. We're outside, so it's a little tougher to get the cigars lit, but we're going to try. I'm going to go fix me a nice summer drink. The flies are flying out here today, so you might hear one zip on by the microphone. It is what it is. Shout out to my man Matt Carey. I miss you, bro. My man Matt Carey. And who else? Brother Dexter. And shout out to Brother Harry. Brother Harry, shout out to you. We texted the other day. He was like, I like the intro that you got on the beginning of your videos now. Yeah, see, you know, for the videos that's over there on the YouTube, we got to put the damn thing out. But it don't matter. Some people don't have to do that. Some people could do anything they want to. And we're going to talk about that, family, because I done took the damn blinders off and released myself. So I'm going to say whatever the hell I want to say, how I want to say it, without trying to fight the damn algorithm. Brother Dexter. Brother Dexter. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go. Let's go, y'all. It kind of sucks that you have to be so careful and be so politically correct, because some people just get butthurt about anything you say. No matter what you say, somebody's going to agree with you or disagree with you. And we should all have the freedom to say what it is that we say. Period. If I think a cigar is trash, I should be able to say this cigar is trash without feeling like, because I called somebody's favorite cigar trash, when I go to put out my cigar, now that you support that guy, you're not going to support my cigar because I said I thought it was trash. or because you love the cigar that I call trash, now all of a sudden we gotta have a super disagreement. I don't get it. Why can't we just have our own opinion? I think it's trash. You think it's the best thing made ever. So what? Because I say it's trash don't mean you think that it's going to be trash just because that's the way I think. That's my opinion. That's the thing I like about my good friends, right? Because we could sit around and we could talk about something. And I could call one of my closest friends' favorite cigar, I could call his cigar trash on a regular. When I'm talking to my brothers, Matt Bailey, on a regular, I call their favorite cigars the Padrones. I call them bundle cigars. On a regular. Y'all want to smoke that bundle shit? All right, that's on you. No hard feelings. Why? Because they will say, Mac, I don't give a shit what you say. I know what I got, and I know this is a good cigar. I don't care what you call it. And we go back and forth with it. I talk about it. They say I talk bad about their Padrones, and I say, well, you know, Perdomo got a good cigars or whatever. I ain't never smoked a Perdomo that I ain't never liked, except for that new 30th anniversary Sungrown. He likes that one. But other than that, never smoked a Perdomo that he liked. He call him Perdomo. I ain't never smoked Perdomo that I like. It's all trash, Mac. So, I don't know. People just gotta learn to stop being so butthurt. And that's the thing that is so annoying on these social media platforms is that we have the oligarchs and the people in charge trying to control free speech. Why do you think Elon Musk bought Twitter? So I can get my message out to this huge fan base of people, whether they agree with me or not. I control it. Why do you think President Trump started his own social network, Truth Social, so I can get my message out to my people? Why do you think they control what you can and cannot say on YouTube? If you are 18 years old or of legal age in your jurisdiction, like my warning says in the beginning, 18, 21, whatever it is, 15, 17, whatever it is, you're legal age, and you go to the store and you buy a product that's legal, a cigar, and you want to talk about it on the social media platform to other people that are of legal age and may want to know about that cigar, why can't you do it? Oh, it's a regulated product. What is that? That's bullshit. But on the other hand now, we got some manufacturers, I ain't gonna call nobody by name because I ain't trying to shine no light on you. If you get away with it, cool. I ain't no snitch. But we got some manufacturers and some retailers that have channels, and they get on and they smoke, and they, if you from LeeMack, if my channel is LeeMack Cigar Store, you know I sell cigars, I ain't got to give you a link. You know where to go to find any cigar that I talk about, right? Come on. But yet you can do what I do, but you don't get strikes and your channel doesn't get taken down and be threatened and all that stuff. It's all following the money, family. Anyway, what we got here? $18 cigar. A little bit of toast. Bread on the retro. Toast. Bread. Black pepper. It's got a little bit of creaminess. was going to say nut, but that right away that jumped in is cashew. Wow. Ooh. With that retro, all of a sudden it was like cayenne pepper. Wow, that finish was like really long. There definitely tastes like, to me, it tastes like there's a little bit of candela in here. It may not be, it could just be whatever country that little bit of tobacco is from. Not bad. Now, I will say this. I am usually not so happy when a cigar is kind of squishy and lightly packed, unless it's a box press. I usually go, they kind of cheated me on a cigar. This one, I'm kind of happy that it's lighter filled. It's got a light draw to it because it allows me to draw real nice and easy. Long finish with pepper. Ayak, I'm gonna let you know in a second, but I'm thinking you might need to check this one out. $18 is a little expensive, but for 17 different tobaccos in here, I get what I'm getting for my $18. All right, family. I'm gonna go on inside and fix me a drink. It's hot. It's gonna rain. We got some thunderstorms coming, but I am happy to be able to sit down and be able to say whatever it is that I want to say without fear of repercussions. Anybody that's on YouTube doing reviews or lifestyle or whatever it is that you do and they don't bother you, I'm happy for you. And I'm not one to snitch. I'm not one to... if I don't like a video or a person or a creator, I just don't watch them. I'm not one to go over there and turn them in and do all this other bullshit. I could, but I don't, because that's just not how I'm cut. I ain't cut from that cloth. Shout out to my brother Stone, Smoke World Podcast. I did a interview on the Smoke World Podcast. That's out now. We'll put a link there. Go over to Substack, LeeMack912.substack.com. Subscribe to my newsletter, and every week I'm going to try to put out a newsletter, a little short newsletter, to let you know what the videos of the week are going to be, let you know where I am, let you know any thoughts that I might have. It's quick, it's easy, or whatever. It also invites you to go over to my Patreon channel and support. There's going to be some stuff that's only going to be available on Patreon, family. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is, because I got to be able to speak my mind. I have a good friend, right? I have a good friend that I truly, 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 truly love. Sometimes we have disagreements, right? But a part of the friendship that makes it work so well is that no matter what you do and what you say and what you think, I'm still going to say what I got to say. And guess what? You're going to do the same thing. Either you're going to continue to love each other or you're not. You got to be free that way, family. All right, let me go get my drink. I'll be back. All right, family. We are still smoking the All Around the World. I told you she's a little light packed. The ash hasn't fallen off yet. But I'm afraid that it's going to do a little falling in a minute. But anyway, I hear the thunder rumbling out in the background. Right now it's beautiful, sunny, blue skies, light clouds. But oh, what a change is going to come. We got some big storms coming through. It's all good. Strength-wise, I feel like this cigar feels kind of mild in the strength. I would say mild strength, medium flavor. All right, I'm gonna just tap that off. It tastes like a flavorful Nicaraguan cigar to me. Got a little gin in the glass. I got a little bit of, what the hell is the red stuff? Y'all know what it is that goes in the drinks. And a little ginger ale. Ginger ale and lemonade. But so far, I'm not mad at the cigars. $18. I can't really be too mad at the price if you're telling me you got 17 countries worth of cigar tobacco in here. Oh, look at the density. She's burning kind of raggedy. But it's a light pack, so that's kind of how I would expect it to burn. But I will say that I feel like it's enjoyable. If I had not read the story about what the cigar was, and somebody just handed it to me, and I lit it up, and it burned like this, and it was rolled like this, and I would be like, oh yeah, okay, it's probably a good bundle cigar. That's what I would think. So sometimes you got to be able to have a story to go along why your cigar costs so much. Like, there's so many cigars that are coming out these days, $40, $50, $60, right? Why? Just because? Or is there a good reason why? If there's a reason, tell me. I might not be able to afford your expensive ass cigar, but at least give me a reason. Don't, you know, hand me the Vaseline before you bend me over the barrel. I'm just saying. Pause. The kids say today, no Diddy. So, pairing is good today. The gin is good with a little ice and ginger ale because it's hot out here today, family. So, you know, it is what it is. But I'm having a great day, family. I am enjoying myself. I'm really happy to be able to put together a cigar review like I want to feel like I used to do it. I still don't feel like I ever really changed much, but I felt myself dancing with the line. Gotta be careful, you can't say this, you can't say that, blah, blah, blah. Free speech, family. That's what our founding fathers founded our Constitution on. Our country was founded on free speech. We don't have to agree with each other. Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. We can just think totally different things, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with having people that have different opinions than yours. Where it comes to be a problem now is where everybody wants you to think exactly like they do. It is what it is. All right, she's picking up. I'm gonna say as my bumped off my ash, gave it a little foot heat, started smoking. I feel like the strength is starting to kick up here in this second third. So I feel like second third is bringing up a little bit of strength. The one thing I will say is that this cigar definitely does float in and out different flavor profiles. Because right now, like I started out saying, toasty bread, black pepper, cayenne, little candela. I just went past a little bit of black coffee and chocolate, but the pepper is picking up. The pepper is like a strong, fresh ground black pepper. Shout out to my brother Helms Logistics. I think about you every time I'm sitting outside and the flies are going around because brother Helms sent me over the screen for my garage over there so I can sit in my garage without flies. Outside I got flies. Hey, yo, Ak. Right now, you might want to check this out. I'm just saying. The BAMF Around the World. I feel the strength picking up. I feel the pepper kind of riding down my throat. I feel my head starting to sweat a little bit. That's not just from the hot weather. All right, family, we're gonna smoke on a little bit more and see where we go. We're going around the world. All right, family. LeeMack912. We are still smoking around the world. Going into the final third, and I will say that the strength definitely picks up. So now we are going into full strength. The good thing about this cigar is that it has been full flavor the entire time. So we started out mild, full flavor. Then we went to the second third, we were medium, full flavor. Now we're in the final third, full strength, full flavor. When they talk about, Lisa Stansfield, I was singing her earlier. She said, I've been around the world, and I. This cigar takes you around the world. So you start out in different countries, and you take a little stop sometime. Here, I got a bug on me. Come on, bug on my glasses. And you have different stops, and you have different things in different stops. So that's just like if you've traveled around the world, you know different countries are different. Not necessarily good or bad, just different. And that's what you get to experience in this cigar. I tried to find out what tobaccos were in this cigar. 17 different tobaccos. I would like to know. I'm thinking about it. I think I got Preston's phone number here. Let me look. Oh, what's happening? LeeMack, baby, what's going on?
What's going on, Mac, man?
Oh, man, I'm just sitting out here right now doing the review or the Around the World cigar.
Yes, sir.
And I said, I was doing a little bit of research, and I said it had 17 tobaccos in it, but I couldn't find out what the 17 damn tobaccos were.
I got you, brother.
I said, if anybody know what's the 17 tobaccos, my brother Preston will be able to tell me.
Most definitely. What I can do is I can send you a list of them over.
All right, that'll work.
And then if you got any other questions, man, feel free to call me at any time. But yeah, I'll print that list out and see if I got it in my phone here. And then I'll send it to you right away, big brother.
All right, I appreciate that. Right. It kind of, like I said, it takes you around the world, man.
It definitely does.
Yeah, man. It's definitely a good smoke. I'm enjoying it, man. I'm definitely enjoying it.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate that. All right, I knew Preston would be able to tell me. He gonna send me over the list of what the 17 cigars are, 17 tobaccos are in this tobacco. But let me tell you what tobaccos are in there, because when I asked Preston about it, I was like, hey, come on, man, can't be 17 tobaccos in there. He said, I'll send you the list. We got Jamaican, Dominican Republic, Nicaraguan, France, Russia, Brazil, Transylvania, Spain, Italy, Angola, USA, Honduras, Mexican, and Costa Rican. Now, at first I said, that ain't 17. Then I counted 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, 17 tobaccos. And it's funny because he said off camera, he said, yeah, the cigar, when you light it up, and it's kind of like ho-hum. And that was exactly what it was, mild ho-hum. And then it kind of picks up. And then he said, by the time you get to the final third, man, that thing just, man, you off in the left lane like you in the 72 deuce and a quarter with the 8-track playing. Cruise control, baby. I mean, and for me, what happens is, the stronger a cigar gets, the slower I start smoking it. So I'm in this final third, and it's just slowly smoking it because it's definitely strong right now. So, definitely a good cigar for you to try, brother. Let me give a big shout out to my brother, Matt Bailey. Shout out to you, brother Matt. Hey, brother, keep holding on, brother. Keep holding on. you know, Matt and I, we have some conversations, and the funny thing is, the longer you live, the more you learn. And the more you learn, the more you just, you get to a point in your life where you're going to accept some things, and some things you ain't going to accept. You just ain't going to accept it, period. Point blank, period. So, Matt is dealing with some things and some people who think that he is a new driver. He say, I ain't no new driver. I done been here before. And I ain't chasing this thing right now the way y'all want me to chase it, because I done been there, done that, got the t-shirt. 5XL. Oh, man. I was down the other day working on my trailer. And this is a part of some things that you learn, right? When I was young, I would attempt to fix anything. No matter how it turned out, I would try. So I got to replace the air tank on my trailer. Again, pre-trip, I hear something. Post-trip, I hear some air. I know I got a problem. My air tank has got a leak in the side. So I get out there one day this week, and I got all my tools. I'm underneath there. I turn one screw, bolt, nut, whatever the hell it was. One. That's after I sprayed it down with the WD-40. And I said, you know what? I ain't doing this. I went right over to my mechanic and said, listen, I got a job. He said, well, I don't do road calls, but let me let you talk to my son. I called the son. He said, no problem. I'll get out there and take care of it in 2-3 days or whatever the case is. Some people will say, why are you doing that? You ain't running the truck. It's all about maintenance. It's all about being ready when the opportunity is there. Right now, the opportunity is not there. I'm not running for 99 cents a mile. I'm not running for a round trip average of $1.50 a mile, but it costs me $1.75 a mile to run my operation. I'm not doing that. So I'm blessed to be able to let my truck stay parked, pay the parking, go start it up. I did some donuts around the yard the other day. Get the oil moving, get the wheels moving, and that's it. So, we learn. You live and you learn, family. All right, I'm gonna get my numbers together. We're gonna get on out of here. I'm still sipping on my drink. You see that? It's hot out here. It's humid today. The thunder clouds are still rolling in the background. It'll be here shortly. We'll be back. All right, family. We are coming down to near the end. I still got some more to smoke of the Around the World by BAMF Cigars, a company that you may not have heard of, but you definitely should check out. LeeMack912, would you pay $18 for this cigar again? I would. I would hope to get the bruh man hookup, but you know, hey, listen, I can call Preston, he'll hook me up with the cigars. But my own money, I would smoke this one again because I think it's a good cigar. Light pack needs to be light pack because of all the different tobaccos in it. Complex, interesting, changes, mild, medium, full flavored, different flavors. Pepper's kind of died down on it. It's a good cigar. Let me give you my numbers, family. For the price, I'm going to give it a 3.5. Flavor, I'm going to give it a 4. Construction is a 5. My overall smoking experience, I'm going to give this a 4, which gives us a 4.1 on the LeeMack912 cigar review scale. Definitely in the running for top 10 cigars of 2025. You got to do something different, family. We've seen a lot of the same cigars with different bands and different names. We got to do something different. And you know, it's funny when you hear people use your words and you say, okay, they're paying attention now. Preston said, you know, it's another great day. He said, if I complained, I would be wrong. The other thing he said is, learn to be you. And be the best you that you can, because you're the best person at being you. That's something that I've taught. Get in your lane, stay in your lane, and do what you do. I don't try to be anybody else. I don't try to go out and find other people's ideas and make it my idea. If somebody has a great idea, I let them have a great idea. And I said, you know, that's interesting. My man Cigar Brother did a interview the other day. He did an AI cigar review where he had the AI Chat GPT as his guest. That was interesting. It was interesting. It was different. I enjoyed it. So you do what you do. Good job, Cigar Brother. And some people, they get a little butthurt because you don't, I don't know. I've had a couple of these YouTube wars with a couple of people who shall continue to remain nameless, but part of the problem is they wanted me to come over and I don't know what they wanted or what they expected, right? But the old folks used to teach me some ways by allowing me to figure it out for myself. I might go to my father and say, hey, Dad, how do I do this? Now, he know how to do it, and I know he knows how to do it. But he ain't going to tell me. He going to tell me, hey, listen, I'm going to let you figure it out for yourself, son. I'll give you some advice. I might give you some tools, but I'm going to let you figure it out for yourself. So that's the way it is in life, family. A lot of times you just got to figure out things for yourself, and don't worry about what other people think. If you build it, they will come. I've got a family here of people that like what I do, and I got people that don't like what I do. I don't watch my own cigar reviews because I don't want to watch myself. It is what it is, family. But what I do and what I say, it makes a difference to some people, and they watch it and they support it, and I appreciate you. Shout out to Brother Carnell, my brother Carnell out there in the cornfields of Iowa. He is a big supporter. Shout out to my brother MD Spider, Money Matt, Matt Bailey, Ock. There's a lot of people. Shout out to my moderator, LaTanya. A lot of folks out there that support what I do. And, you know, in supporting what I do doesn't mean that they always agree with me. Because sometimes we have conversations and it's like, well, you shouldn't have done that. Or you shouldn't have said that. I know, but that's what I felt like doing and saying. Okay, but I still don't think you should have did it, and I'm going to tell you. Cool. That's your real friends. So. When you wake up in the morning, family, you got to tell yourself, today is going to be another great day. Why? Because your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between the truth and the lie. So therefore, you might as well tell it a good damn lie. Tell your subconscious, the world, anybody that's listening, hey, today is going to be another great day. Do it before you get out of bed. You might get out of bed and kick your toe on the corner of the bed and damn it, today is going to be horrible. It's starting off wrong right away. So now you've messed it all the way up. In those cases, you need to get back in bed and say, today is going to be another great day. 17 years, family. And sometimes you got to learn to forgive people. The lady, my ex-wife, who was the real reason behind why I say today is going to be another great day, put me through hell at that time. Things were just terrible, and every day just seemed like it was getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, until I said, you know what, tomorrow's got to be better than today. And that was the first day that I said, today is going to be another great day. Today we are friendly. We are friends. We are better friends than we were a married couple, and that's okay. I don't hold nothing against her. I had my own fault in what went wrong. She had her own fault. So listen, we got to keep moving. Life goes on. Some people just don't look back. That's cool. And I can't say that I look back and I'm very friendly with all of my exes. It just depends on who the people are, what our relationship was, and what it is today. It's all good, family. All right, I'm out of here. This is probably a little bit longer than normal, but that's okay. I'm going to sit on and smoke the rest of this and sip on the rest of my drink and watch the raindrops come down, because you see it's getting a little dark out here. We're going to see you next time, family. Peace.